Game on, players. Today, I'm actually not going to be playing a game. I thought I would do a review on the DNF Duel beta. So that's what we're going to do today. So I'll go over my likes, my dislikes, and then my characters I would consider my top 3 favorite or who I see being my mains going into the actual game. But who knows who else could come out or what changes could be made to characters and what have you. But let's get ready to throw down. So some of my likes. I definitely love the art style. The anime style is perfect for a 2D fighting game in my personal preference. So I really definitely love that. And the characters look freaking gorgeous. The locations, they look okay. There's definitely some areas that have more character and feel more lived in than others. But they're alright. Hopefully they add some more or put some more things in the background to some of the stages that are kind of just barren, I guess. Then the gameplay, I like that a lot. It seems very easy to learn, and it just feels really good, and you feel accomplished when you're doing moves and they connect together and you can do a combo without having to lab it really hard. It makes you feel like you know what you're doing, and you just feel awesome doing this stuff. But after playing the beta, I watched some videos, and there were people doing things with super moves that I don't even know about, so it seems like there's much higher skill levels and stuff to look forward to. And I know it didn't help that there was no moveset list. That definitely would have helped, because I know if you do a certain motions for supers, you get an enhanced one. And so that would have helped a lot, but I didn't figure them out, so I'm definitely looking forward to learning all of that and just getting my hands on the game and just going into the tutorial and just practicing this stuff out, because it feels so awesome. I want to learn more and be even more awesome. And again, the characters, they all look so awesome. I had my characters in my head. These are the coolest looking characters and I want to play with them. And then there were some characters that were like, nah, they look cool, but they don't look my type, so I'll probably stay away from them. But during the beta, I made an effort to try all the characters, even if I didn't feel like they were for me. And I had 2 more characters to try that I was staying away from. I remember because Nuct tried one of these characters before I did, and he said that he just hated playing with him and he just felt so slow and what have you. So I just stayed away from that guy for the first 2 sessions that we played. And I finally picked him up just to try the whole roster, and he became one of my best characters. So just all these characters look awesome for the most part, and they play really cool, and they could surprise you, so make sure to try them all. And that's the end of my likes. On to some of my dislikes. I think the music was kind of lacking. Even for this video, I looked up some music, and it was kind of nah, I don't even remember that song being in the game. They were kind of just forgettable. There are a few that are alright, but nothing that grabs my attention. It's oh my gosh, that's a song I really like. So I don't know. It's background noise, I guess it's supposed to be, but you kind of want a soundtrack to just pop out and grab you. And this one did not do that for me. And then some technical difficulties. We had a few disconnections in the lobby. We would be in the lobby and one of our friends disconnected, or I think we got kicked out of a actual match once, but that wasn't as bad as just being in the lobby. There were errors and stuff. And also the lobby system itself. Hopefully they just didn't finish this out for the beta, but hopefully you can put different colors on your little avatar. That's a little thing that was an afterthought, but the way that the machines work, there was no way to just rotate. You always had to go back to the main menu, and then everyone gets off and then new people get on. like even if someone was waiting there spectating, it would be much better if you could have I got next, so the spectator plays the winner of the last match or the loser, whichever way you're doing it. And if that is a possibility, we didn't figure it out, but hopefully it becomes more apparent or becomes a thing in the full release. And lastly, about the lobby system. I wish there was a way to migrate the host. So like, say I made the room, and now I have to go somewhere. So it would be nice to give my host status, or just if I close the room, the host status goes to, say, whoever is doing the best in the lobby, like whoever has the most wins, or maybe the next person that's been in that lobby for the longest, they would just become the host. Because it really sucks when I have to leave and I see that there are several people that I don't know that just came into my room and they are mid-match and I have no way to tell them I'm closing the room. I have no way to know if they're close to being done. I just have to close the room and it kicks them out. So that really sucks. So I wish that there was a way to migrate the host status, or just let the games that are in progress continue, and then at the end, then it would say you're no longer in a room. Something like that would be very nice. Yeah, so that's about it. Not too much I didn't like, just a little technical things, and the music is kind of lacking. But all in all, I really, really, really like this game. I don't think I've been this excited for a fighting game in a really long time. KOF was cool, but I think it's even more interesting that I don't know any of these characters. Like, I have ties to like Ibuki in Street Fighter, and if I see her in the game, I'm attached to that game. Or I see Terry Bogard in the next KOF, and of course he looks great. So it's like, I'm excited for this game. But DNF Duel has no characters I have an attachment to already. So that's, I don't know, that's just really powerful. And to see me this excited for it without that factor is really cool and refreshing, I think. But to wrap it up, the characters that I did get an attachment to throughout this beta. Starting off, I really, really liked the look of Dragon Knight. She's definitely the aesthetic I would like in a girl. She's super cute, and she has a cute little dragon. But I figured that dragon would be too hard for me to figure out how to manage, and so I was a little afraid, but I finally tried her out, and she was my number one for the first time I played the game. The first session, but sadly she has been dropped to number 3 on my top 3. Number 2 is a character I figured I would love, and that is Gunslinger. Well, Ranger. I call him Gunslinger because he just oozes style and he's very Dante-esque. He literally has at least 3 moves that Dante uses in his games, and so I knew I had to try him. But when I did, I really didn't like how he played, and so I dropped him for a while, and I decided to pick him up again after I figured out the game a little bit more, and I ended up really liking him, so he's firmly at number 2. And last but certainly not least was the character that Noct said that he couldn't stand, and so I stayed away from him. But after trying to figure out the roster and try them all so I can make a good review, he became my number 1 character. And when I decided to play as him, he actually has Ken Masters colors, so I affectionately call him Ken, but he is actually the grappler. This guy is just freaking rad. I've come to find that I really like punchy characters in fighting games, and so this guy fits right in. That shoot up and grab you with his ankles to slam you down is one of the coolest fighting game moves I can think of. So he gets me really excited, and I like him a lot. So that's my top 3. If you played the beta, tell me who your favorite character is. If you didn't, tell me which character you think looks the coolest. I know it's pretty difficult because they all look awesome, but I believe in you. So that's the end of my review here. But the video won't end here. I have a couple of my favorite matches rolling in the background, and the very last match features Ken and probably my favorite set that I played throughout the beta. Winning or losing, it was still a freaking awesome set, and hopefully you guys think so too. And remember, even if you get KO'd, you gotta keep fighting until you high-five the sky, baby. That's game.
Chapter new challenger. Round 1. Fight! Round 3. Fight!
체크메이트다. 날뛰는 모습 꼭 피해 굶주린 녀수가.
이런, 늦을 뻔했잖아. 자, 먼저 뽑아라. 그렇지 않으면
This is a chapter new challenger. Round 1. Fight!
It's time.
불태워라.
충분하지. 굿가. 반드시.
KO. Round 3. Fight.
What's your back? 류탄. Raining Willie. 반드시. 연가. 충분한. 연가.
불태워라.
It's time.
KO. 훌륭한 움직임이에요. 외줄 위에서 춤을 추는 것 같은데요. This is attract a new challenger. Round 1. Fight.
좋아, 일단 여기까지.
First player win. Round 2. Fight.
그 눈 아직 죽지 않았군. 복수는 언제나 환영이다. 좀 더 수련해라. 복수든 두려움이든 마음속에 너를 움직일 의지를 가지고.